Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you a cheeky little hack that will generate traffic from the viewers that are watching your videos and get them straight off onto your landing pages. No matter what pages you've got out there on the internet, you can send your traffic straight from your videos right out onto your landing pages. And I've been doing this and people have been asking me how I'm doing this. So basically this is a very powerful little technique. I say it's a hack, but it's perfectly legal because YouTube allows you to do this. So I'm going to show you how to do it, but it is a bit technical. It's not going to be for everyone, and I'm doing this video because people have asked me how to do it. But I'm not saying, I'm not going to say that this is necessarily easy to set up. It depends on your technical skills. But I set this up for myself because the ways I do it, I think, are quite easy actually. But if you're willing to follow on, go for it. And see how you get on. But it is a pretty powerful thing. Now, first of all, I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about, and I've got a video here, an example. I'm just going to click the link just to show you the part of the video that that I'm talking about. Now, before I play this video, basically we got these little cards at the top here, and I'm going to show you how to set up these little cards and add cards in here. So when people click that, on the side here, a little thing comes up here. So this is one thing that you can use. There's also another way you can do it. But so when people play this part, at any point you can have this little call to action pop out at any point in the video, and then when they click it, you can send the traffic straight to an external page. So as they're watching the video, let me just show you how this works. So just watch on.
Yes, it's as simple as that. Now, as I say, this is Google technology and it's been around for a while now. Check it out. Either click right here now or right down below in the description to grab.
Okay, so notice that what I said in the video is I said click right here now or click, and I put in a little arrow there. Obviously I added this arrow in the video editor. But that, you don't necessarily have to use this. If your video editor doesn't have a way of doing this, just don't worry about it. But the point is, I'm telling people to click. Okay, this is important. And obviously they don't necessarily know where to click. But if you could either just, if your video editing software has a way to put in little arrows and stuff, you could probably do this with Screencast-O-Matic. But you can certainly do this with Camtasia. But if you don't have a way to put in little arrows and animations like this, you can just tell people where to click on the screen. Just say, for example, in the top right hand corner. And notice when I said that, the little thing came out. If you want to just see that again.
Or right down below in the description to grab more information about this. Right here now, or right down below in the description to grab more.
Okay, so then that pops out. So you can basically time this. This has a little editor on YouTube that allows you to do this, and it'll pop out. So when they click here, it sends it to my landing page. Sends the traffic to my landing page right here. Boom. Okay. Obviously the actual card here doesn't pop out, but the little call to action, that this little a little menu thing came out, as you saw. So that's one way you can do it. And notice how when the person clicks this little card here, it goes straight to any external website I choose. So people were asking me how to do that. The other thing that was really quite good is the right at the end of the video. Just go there now.
On a mobile device at the moment these days, and you can really benefit from a system like this. So I look forward to working with you. Get on the link below or just click right here now and we'll be able to start you up in no time at all. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Click right here now and we'll be able to start.
Okay, so notice I said in the video, click right here now. So obviously you don't necessarily have to have these little little images here, but it all helps just to encourage people. But the point is, these little on-screen overlays that I'm adding here, this is part of YouTube. YouTube allows you to add these over the top here, and they're called end screen slates, whatever they're called. I mean, but YouTube allows you to add those in and gives you an option to add in an external link where when they click this, again, I mean, it's just going to go to my landing page. You can send the traffic to any page you want. But if it's all about call to actions, telling people what to do in your video. They want the information. The other alternative is just simply getting people to go down to the description and clicking on the link there. That's the typical way of doing it. But this just saves the people a lot of time, and I find it actually converts traffic into leads quickly. And I've often found myself getting a lot of traffic and getting a lot of signups and certainly leads this way. Also, you can actually get people to go into another video as well, so you can add videos, so when they click this they'll go to another video. So you're just getting people to stay with you rather than sending them somewhere else. That's what it's all about. So anyway, let me show you how to do that. I'm going to edit this. Click edit on your video. So this assumes that you know how to edit videos and you know how to upload and generate video content. So what I was talking about was, first of all, I showed you where the cards were, and you can click there just to edit cards and add cards in there.
Are you looking to generate more?
And you have a little editor here, okay? And right here is where I added the card. You can add it anywhere on the timeline. So when you want to add a little card feature, that's these little things that pop out here. You want to add one of those. You can just hit add card, and it'll give you an option what sort of card you want, what's going to be the call to action. It'll either be a video, specific video, a channel, poll, and this is what you want here is a link. So what you need to do is you need to click this and it'll ask you for your link. But here's the issue here. You can't just put any link. You have to put a specific domain that you have already associated with YouTube, and I think you can only add one domain. I already have my own domain, which is edkeyte.com. This has already been verified by YouTube. It's quite easy to do, and I just put anything with the domain edkeyte.com. It could be anything, edkeyte / anything you like within that domain, and YouTube will accept it. And then once I've done that, for example, that I can just use that. Then it'll ask you to put in a card title, call to action, and a teaser text. This is the text that pops out at a certain specific time in your video that you can control. So it can get people to click, and you can put your own custom image there as well. I recommend doing 300 by 300. Tends to work, but anyway, it needs to be quite square. I think 300 by 300 is the minimum. But it needs to be square. You can put a square banner in there or something that really gets people to want to take action. So I've already added one there. Obviously, you can add as many as you like. I believe I've added up to 3 or 4 or even 5 or whatever, and have them going on. So whatever you're talking about, think about it. When you're recording your video, you want to be thinking about what sort of call to actions, and then you can actually tell people in your video, click right here, whatever. Obviously, you haven't actually added cards in at that point while you're recording the video, but you know in your mind that you're going to be adding the card at that point, and then after the video's been recorded and uploaded, you can add the card in there at the exact point. So as you're saying it in the video, and immediately the little call to action pops out, and people can see that and they'll notice it, and then when they click it, they'll go to your site. So that's one way of doing it. Yeah, so that's good. The other thing is the end screen annotations. End screen and annotations, I should say. So you can actually do various things on here, and you can only add them in right at the end, towards the end of the video. I think it's the last 20 seconds of the video that they allow, whatever it is. Yeah, I believe it is, whatever. So as you can see, you can actually make this a little bit longer if you want, or whatever. I'm not going to save this because I got it exactly the right time. So as you can see, I've actually added within the video recording, I've added little background greens thing there, and then some text, and then a little arrow in there. I just added that in there because I knew that I was going to add in a little overlay. And again, the same as the cards, what you can do is you can add element, and again, you can add a link in there. You can only add one, and then you also you got to have a video in there as well, at least one video plus whatever you want in there. So that's what I did there. And then when they click it, they go to an external site. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to say that in order to do this, you need to go to the advanced settings. So in order to be able to associate an external URL, go to the advanced settings. I'm just going to go to the dashboard here. Go to Video Manager. Go to Channel, and you need to go to Advanced Settings right here. And then down here is where you have an associated website. So tell us if your channel is associated with another website, and you learn more. So I'm not going to make this video too long because it's already got the tutorials on how to add your own domain. So mine is success because it accepts it. So you had to verify it. There are simple steps to go through when you click there just to learn how to do it. Once it's been verified, it'll say success. It'll have a green thing there, and it'll say that. So from that point, anything within that domain, whatever you got hosted on that domain, you'll be able to send people to that domain. So then what you want to do is on that domain, you need to set up some kind of way to redirect people. If you've got a better way than I have to redirect people, then use your way. But you don't want to just use one domain and then just have all your links going to one redirect. You want to have a lot of options. Now, the best thing for me is I use WordPress. If you don't use WordPress, I can't help you because this is what I've always used. WordPress to me is very good. Go and grab a domain first at GoDaddy. Go to godaddy.com and then just choose a domain, whatever. If you already have a domain, that's great. And then, set up some hosting. You could go to Bluehost or HostGator or GVO or whatever site you want to use set up for hosting. Just go on Google and search for hosting. Like I said, I just don't want to make this video too long. And then set up a WordPress site. Most control panels that you get with these hosting companies come with cPanel. So go on there and install WordPress. They all have them ready for you to install. It's like one click to install WordPress. This is a WordPress site. This is a content management site. You'll be able to set that up and log in. So once you've got WordPress, I mean, most people do already have WordPress. I'm sorry, I did say that this video was potentially going to be a bit technical for some. There is one plugin that you need to add. So you need to go to WordPress plugins and add a plugin here. And you need to search for what is it? Pretty link. This is the plugin you want to install. I've already installed it, but you need to install that. Once you install it, you'll be able to go to the management area and you'll be able to go to add new link. So what it does is it allows you to redirect, it allows you to create any URL under your domain, and you can customize the the subdomain, the subdirectory, anything you want. But here is where you put your external landing page or sales page or capture page or whatever. You just paste your capture page URL, the full URL from HTTP onwards, and then where you want it to read. So where this will be where your URL will be first of all, and then when the traffic goes to this URL, it'll go to wherever you're sending them. And that's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to worry about anything else. And what I have here is I have all my URLs added. I've got loads of them. I have about 37 URLs. I mean, you can just add them so easily just by adding a link. So whenever they go to this URL, they automatically get redirected to the site of my choice. Okay, as you can see, they're being redirected. So you see, obviously the point is that this domain, edkeyte.com, which is what I've chosen for YouTube, will always be redirected. Anything under that domain will always be redirected to wherever I want on the internet. Okay, so that's how you get, traffic going to wherever you choose. Okay, I'm sorry if it got a bit technical towards the end. I said it would. I'm just responding to some questions that key people had, and I hope I was able to answer their questions. Take your time in setting this up. Go through the learning process of setting that up. It's actually very easy. Actually, I will just touch on a few things because WordPress, basically what you need to do in order to verify it is you have to go into the head section, and it'll ask you to go into the header section of your domain, of your site, to add in a piece of code, and then you'll have to verify it by clicking a button. But just WordPress, what you need to do with WordPress is, where is it? Appearance. You need to go to Appearance, and then you go down to Editor, and then down here it's the header. It's the header PHP. So you go to header PHP, and what you would need to do, you probably go down to the bottom somewhere. But basically, no, it's not. It's around here. They'll give you a met tag. So what you would do is you just paste the code that Google give you or YouTube give you into there, and that should be fine. You can't really hurt anything here. Don't worry. Just paste what the YouTube will give you, a piece of code to add into your header section of your website, and then once you've saved it in there, oops, where is it? You go down to the bottom and you can just click Update File, go back to YouTube, and it'll ask you to verify. Click Verify, and you should be fine. So anyway, like I say, I know it was technical. I'm just simply responding to a few people who wanted to know how this worked, and if you've got an easier way, by all means do that, but I just personally use WordPress for all this redirecting. There's probably an easier way, I'm sure, but anyway, I promised I would make a video about how I was doing that, and that's it. That's the video. So anyway, thanks for watching. All the best, and talk to you in the next video. Bye for now.